The House of Gomorrah. The series centers on John R.C. Gomorrah, a self-made CEO and banker who has built a powerful empire. However, his carefully curated world begins to crumble due to his complex private life. The story is told largely through the eyes of his wife, Joyce, a social media influencer who projects the image of a perfect marriage to the public. But behind the glamorous facade, Joyce is trapped in a marriage built on secrets and rage, a life that is about to be torn apart by her husband's betrayals. Jonas's philandering is not a secret to Joyce, and the season kicks off with his latest conquest, Matipa, who uses her charms to weave her way into the heart of the Gomorrah Empire. As Matipa gets closer, Joyce's flawless brand and family life begin to disintegrate. In a desperate attempt to control the narrative and save her public image, Joyce stages a glamorous anniversary party, forcing her broken family to smile through the burning betrayal. The turmoil is confusing for the Gomorrah children, who are caught in the crossfire. A desperate proposition. After the birth of her twins, Joyce spirals into an emotional breakdown. John R.C., ever the manipulator, offers excuses rather than real change, and their children, Impume and Menzi, grow increasingly tired of his violent games. To survive the impending scandal and her own heartbreak, Joyce makes a desperate and surprising suggestion. She proposes transforming her private pain into a shared experiment for power. This leads to John R.C. trying to juggle not just a wife, mistress, and girlfriend, but a new, more official, structure involving 3 women, all vying for his affection and a piece of his wealth. The unraveling. Even with this new arrangement, peace is elusive. Social media and public opinion turn against the Gomorrahs, pushing each family member further into isolation. Adding to the drama, a secret first love from Jonas's past resurfaces, exposing decades of lies and sacrifices he tried to keep hidden. The family's secrets finally reach a boiling point during a chaotic baptism ceremony for the twins, where a family member, Sarah, explodes with rage at being ignored, publicly revealing all of the Gomorrah family's dirty secrets. The season continues as John R.C., unable to be alone, turns his attention to a new woman, using his wealth to seduce her with luxury vacations. His increasingly reckless behavior drags others into his schemes. In a desperate situation, Lindani is forced to seek help from Joyce and Impume, further entangling them in Jonas's web. The chaos becomes so profound that the Gomorrah household is in complete turmoil, and even Lindani's mother has to step in to try and restore order. As the lies and infidelity pile up, Joyce reaches her breaking point and, with the help of a confidant named Magesh, finally chooses her own freedom. The fall and the aftermath. As his carefully constructed kingdom falls apart, John R.C. experiences a shocking health crisis. He is hospitalized, and Joyce plays the role of the devoted wife for the cameras, caring for him despite his heart problems, not diminishing his ruthless greed. Jonas's brutality ultimately creates a fragile, unexpected alliance between Joyce and Matipa, as both have been deeply hurt by the same man. After the drama, John R.C. fires Magesh and pushes his entire family away, leaving him completely alone. It is in this state of isolation that he receives terrible news about his health. 3 years later, the Gomorrah family is thriving in his absence. However, John R.C. reappears, a broken shadow of the powerful man he once was. He spends his days alone and rejected, his family torn between lingering love and fierce hatred for him. His health continues to decline, and he eventually dies, surrounded not by the family he destroyed, but by the consequences of his choices. The rivalry between Joyce and another figure, Essie, continues even after his death, as they argue over